Good morning. Today we'll be discussing the worksheet that I have posted in the previous class. So I have given you some 5 problems as your homework basing on the discussions which I made in the previous session. So look into the first one. Show that any odd positive integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5 where q is some integer. Okay, so we have to say that an odd positive integer is either of these 3 forms. So let us say that that positive integer is some a. Now we have to think of what should be b. So since we are supposed to find say that the odd positive integer is of the form 6q plus 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5, I'll assume that b has some 6. So let a be a positive integer and b is equal to 6. Now a is a positive integer, b is also a positive integer, therefore you can apply Euclid's division lemma. So apply that. So by Euclid's division lemma, we can write a as that a is equal to bq plus r. Here b is 6, so this is 6. Instead of q, I will say some m. Okay, let it be some q. 6q plus r, where 0 less than or equivalent to r less than 6. Now write the possible values of r. So the possible values of r are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when you substitute the possible values of r, you will have the possible forms of a. So a is equal to 6q plus r. R here is 0, so 0 plus any number gives you the same number. So I am writing it as 6q. Next 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 2, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 4, 6q plus 5. So these are the different forms of a. Now out of these forms you have to identify which form is an odd positive integer. Now look into this. 6q is a number which is divisible by 2 because 6 is divisible by 2, therefore 6q is even form. Now coming to this. 6q plus 1. 6q is divisible by 2 but 1 is not divisible by 2, therefore this entire number is not divisible by 2. Therefore this is your odd positive integer. Like the same, 6q is divisible by 2, 2 is divisible by 2, therefore this total number is divisible by 2, therefore this is an even integer, or this form takes even form. Then 6q plus 3, 6q is divisible by 3 but divisible by 2, but 3 is not divisible by 2, therefore this is odd positive integer. Next 6q divisible by 2, 4 divisible by 2, therefore this entire number is divisible by 2, therefore this is an even integer. And similarly that is an odd integer because 6q is divisible by 2 but 5 is not divisible by 2, therefore this entire number is not divisible by 2. Therefore 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5 are not divisible by 2, hence we can say that these are all positive integers. So thus this leads to the conclusion that the odd positive integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So that is the conclusion that we can make. Now look into the third one. Show that the square of any positive integer is of the form 4q or 4q plus 1. So again we have to identify the right form of the positive integer and square it so that you will end up with 4q or 4q plus 1. So to arrive at the right form of a, we have to take the right form of b. So let us say a is a positive integer and b is equal to since we have 4q or 4q plus 1, so I'll try to take b as 2 and I'll try to check the square of different forms of a when b is taken as 2. So a is a positive integer, b is a positive integer, apply Euclid's division lemma, then we can have a is equal to 2q plus r where 0 less than or equal to r less than 2. Now when you substitute the possible values of r, in fact the possible values of r here are 0, 1. Those are the possible values of r. When you substitute these possible values of r in this equation, you have a is equal to 2q or 2q plus 1. Now when a is of the form 2q, square it and try to identify whether you are arriving at 4q or not. So say case 1. If a is equal to 2q, then a square is equal to 2q whole square. This is 4q square. Let us say this entirely is some m. So this is 4m. So that is the first form. Now similarly, you go with squaring 2q plus 1. So that is case 2. So which you will do by yourself. That is the direct formula. You can do it. 2q plus 1 whole square. What do you get? A plus b whole square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. So that will give you 4q square plus 4q plus 1. Among these two, 4 can be taken common. So take 4 common, then you will be left over with q square plus q plus 1. So this is 4m plus 1. So that is what you are supposed to do. Though in the question you are given some q here, to get into the same form, what you do is you change this. You say this is some m and this is some n. So n, then this becomes m. And now take this as q. So even leaving this has got no issue. At last you can say m is same as q and you substitute it. There is no difference. You can leave it. You can do that way. So here what you will say is let us assume that m is same as q and substitute q for m. That's it. So it makes no difference. But to be more clear, just take it some m and n. And you can end up with some q as per the required thing being asked in the question. However, doing in this way has got no issue. You can also go about that, but it gives you more clarity and it is more relevant to the given question. Other than that, no issue. The logic remains the same. Whether you, because basically these are symbols. That is, those are some integers for which we are using some m. That is, say if the integer is some 4, for 4 we are using m. That m can be q. That 4 can be taken as q, or that 4 can be taken as any number. That is what we have discussed at the starting. Those are merely symbols for some integers. So that symbol can be anything. So here I have taken the symbol as m. In the previous case I have taken as q. It makes no difference. Here also the same thing. M square is some integer. So instead of a symbol called m square, I am putting some q. It makes no difference. So that is the thing. Next 6 one. 6 1. Show that for 6 7 problems, since the length of the problem is much larger, I will be giving you some clues in case you got stuck up with any of the cases. So look at 6 1. Show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 7m plus 1, 7m plus 6. So here the thing is to assume right form of b. So let a be a positive integer. And I am assuming b to be some 7. If you assume b to be some 7, try to identify the right form of a. Then that will be 6. A is equal to 7 q plus r, where 0 less than or equal to r less than 7. And try to arrive at the possible values of r, and that will give you the possible values of a. So a becomes 7q or 7q plus 1, 7q plus 2, likewise here the last one is 7q plus 6. And cube each case you will arrive at 7m, 7m plus 1, 7m plus 6. So that is rather easy. Even for the 7th one, take b as 8, you will get the possible forms of a, that will be 8q, 8q plus 1, 8q plus 2, so on, 8q plus 7, and cube it, you will arrive at either of the forms. And the 9th one, show that one and only one out of n plus 4, n plus 8 is divisible by 5. This is just similar to the 8th question. So in the 8th question we have taken n as 3q, 3q plus 1. Here, since we are supposed to say that is divisible by 5, assume that b as some 5. Now if you, n is a positive integer, and say b is equal to 5, then you will have the possible forms of a. Those forms will be 5q, 5q plus 1, 5q plus 2, 5q plus 3, 5q plus 4. Now take the first form, or in fact this is n. Now take the first form and check out as you have done for the 8th one. and that will give you the required result. So that is it. If you've got any doubts, get in touch on my number.